Hi and welcome to another Pick a Card general reading. So today we are asking Spirit, what are your person's intentions towards you, towards this connection? We're here for the truth, for honesty, and we'll also be getting a little bit of advice as well at the end from Spirit. So as usual, I have 3 groups. I just want to say thank you to Raw and Rituals. This is an Australian company I was very grateful and fortunate enough to receive all of these crystals from them. I do have the Instagram link to their page in the description box below if you want to have a look at them. They've got some beautiful different mediums that we can use to protect ourselves while we explore our spirituality. So that's the spiel from me. This isn't sponsored, I just really wanted to help them out. Now, group 1, you have the yellow calcite crystal, which is this gorgeous, and I'm using natural lighting as usual, so we'll see how we go. I might switch another light on if it gets a bit too dark. We have wonderful rain showers here in Cairns today, which is lovely. Group 2, you have this flower agate crystal, which has been polished and cut to this beautiful, I don't even know what shape this is. It looks like the tower. It looks like a tower. And group 3, you have this pyrite crystal. This is my second pyrite crystal, and they just feel so different. They're supposed to attract prosperity and they protect you as well, but each one of us feels so different. All right, so those are your 3 groups. Pause the video now if you feel that you need more time. When you know which group you're being most called towards or more called towards, check the description box below for your timestamps and join me in your reading. Hi group 1 and welcome. If you chose this yellow calcite crystal, I hope I'm labeling it correctly. I'm not too good with crystals, so we'll see what it is. If it's not a yellow calcite, check the description box. The correct label will be in the description. So today, group 1, we're asking Spirit, what are your person's intentions towards you, towards this connection? Where is it going? Now I'm going to just pop your crystal over there for now. Ooh, we don't have a lot of room to work with. I'm going to actually start with initials and messages. You do have a song as well, group 1, which will be in the description box below, linked. If you want to play that before, during, or after, it's your choice. But I'm going to start with initials and messages and see what comes through. So group 1, Spirit, what is their person's intentions towards this connection? Oh, you've got a lot of initials. Alright, so your first one is G. I'll go through the initials first and then we'll get the messages. We have an M or a W, take that one as it resonates. We have a T. These letters could form part of their first name, part of their surname. We have a V. We have a K. We have an A. We have another Z. Oh no, this is our first Z. Why did it feel like we had a Z before? We have a Q. Is there anything else in here? There's one more initial. Last initial, it's another A. The A's hardly ever come out. That's so rare. So you guys got 2 of them. So when you get repeat initials, there's every chance that your person could have double initials, either in their first name or their surname. Now, for the first message, you got March. I am grateful for my soulmate. And this actually gives me Pisces energy, but March is also the beginning of Aries. So it's kind of like a protective, intuitive feeling. Your person is feeling protective of you, group 1. I'm kind of picking up a jealous streak. We'll see what else comes through. The next message you got is October, I wish I told you. So perhaps they've never had the opportunity to tell you how they feel. For some of you, this is feeling like it's quite young, like quite youthful, not as a reflection of your ages, but the connection feels fairly young, like it hasn't had the opportunity to grow yet. It feels like it might have had the opportunity to renew itself though. We'll keep going though. I'm not going to draw conclusions yet. We have November. I am grateful for my fears. So interestingly enough, this card, this message I should say, usually comes up when somebody has allowed their fear to limit their potential in this romantic situation in the past. But what I'm mostly feeling is that this person has learned a lot and has recently overcome a lot of fear. I don't think that they're allowing that to happen again. Whatever obstacle was in their path when it comes to you no longer exists because it was fear-based. This person has done a lot of self-work, self-reflection. The Fear Scorpio card is also giving me the Death card energy from the Scorpio energy there. So I do feel like this person has had a massive transformation recently. It kind of feels like they've had to lose something in order to understand what truly matters to them, but we'll see. We'll keep going. We have two more. We have maybe. So this person is at a crossroads right now. They have two decisions that they could make. It's not as simple as that. Life isn't black and white, but there's two major decisions they could make. Definitely at a crossroads. I think that they're fairly set, if I'm honest. We'll see what comes through with the tarot, but with this maybe card, I feel like the unknown variable in this equation is you and what you want, your feelings, reciprocation here. I feel like your person understands. They're saying they're grateful for their soulmate, so they feel protective and quite warm towards you. But there's the unknown factor here is how you feel. Group 1. We actually have two more messages. So February, I'm grateful for my love. That's the start of Pisces and the end of Aquarius. So this person thinks that you're very unique. There's something very special about you. There's something that they haven't been able to find elsewhere. Whether they've been looking for long or not, they just feel like the two of you have this sense of home together. We have August, separation. So you guys are definitely in separation right now. I don't think it's going to last for very long though. This person is coming through quite strongly with very romantic, emotional feelings towards you. We had Scorpio, Pisces, and then we had soulmate and love. So I feel like this person is wanting to reach out, but we'll see what the tarot has to say as well, Group 1. What is Group 1's person's intentions towards them? We have the Princess of Cups. So for some of you, this person owes you an apology, Group 1. I did get that. We had I Wish I Told You, October, which is kind of telling me that they have regrets here. They feel like they need to apologize to you about something, but they're kind of playing it safe as well. The Page of Cups is a youthful character that sometimes pretends to be more inexperienced than they are. So I feel like this person will present in like a really fun, lighthearted way when you're sort of least expecting them almost, and they'll try to just come through as a really friendly person, basically. They want to test the waters. They don't want to rush in head first and get rejected because they feel as though they need to apologize to you about something. So what is this person's intentions towards Group 1? What is Group 1's person's intentions towards them? We have the Ten of Wands reversed, and interestingly, in this deck, the bottom of this card says Lord of Oppression. So they kind of want to tell you, Group 1, that recently they've had to let go of something. They've finished a really tough cycle in their lives. This person may have recently lost a job, or they may have moved, but they're telling you that these responsibilities that in the past were holding them back and taking up a lot of their time, they aren't going to do that anymore. They've finished some sort of tough cycle here, and I feel like this is also a tough cycle. Like this connection has been oppressing. There's something that they've wanted to tell you, they've wanted to share with you for so long now that it's become this just draining. Because the Wands can be about your energy as well. So I feel like they need to close this. They need to finish this cycle. And it's something that they have been doing. Whether you've been feeling that as well, Group 1, it's something that your person has been personally needing to understand. I think up until this point, they didn't realize how heavily invested their energy was into this connection. And then something happened recently that made them reevaluate their responsibilities. The Ten of Wands can talk about someone who just has a lot of responsibility. They carry a lot of weight on their shoulders. I feel like they're closing some of that off. They're releasing some of these wands because they physically can't do it anymore. But also, a lot of those wands weren't for them. They were carrying the expectations and responsibilities of other people and limiting their own potential for growth. When you carry that much, you're not allowing creativity to come in as well. And I feel like they want to lessen their responsibilities right now, and they just want to be lighthearted and fun. They want this Page of Cups fun situation. For some of you, this person wants to have like a drink with you. They want to just have some fun, carefree times with you. They see you as like a fun distraction, but not in a bad way. I think this person has a lot going on in their life. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed, so there is a fear here. Your person can be at times quite stubborn. The Four of Pentacles person in the upright is sometimes perceived as a bit of like a miser, a hoarder, somebody who struggles to let go. It comes from real pain of experiencing loss though, and experiencing without. So this person is restructuring their world right now and what matters to them. Four of Pentacles can speak about a job opportunity again. It could talk about their finances not really being as stable as they want to. This person may also travel for work, for the Four of Pentacles here to be reversed. It's something unstable about their physical world right now. They're disrupting their stability in order to challenge it. They're not really happy with what they've got, is what I'm figuring out. I feel like this person could get lost in their job. They could get lost in 9 to 5, the mundane, the routine of it all. And they're realizing that no matter how much wealth they accumulate, they're still not happy. So they're kind of disrupting all of that. They're challenging all of that. They're trying to figure out what is going to make me happy, because this money isn't, this travel isn't, this job isn't. So what is? They're moving away from the intrinsic and more towards, or should I say the altruistic, and more towards the intrinsic. They're trying to figure out what matters to me. Group 1, what is your person's intentions? You have the Queen of Cups reversed. I always try to, the queens to me, regardless of gender, I interpret that as your energy, the viewers, Group 1's energy. But for it to be reversed here, they have this intention to make things right with you. They feel like you have every reason to be angry at them right now. They feel like you are showing affection and showing love and devotion towards other people and other things. They also think it would be you're someone who is so easy to love. You give love so freely, Group 1. This person doesn't feel like they're a part of your community. They definitely feel separated from you. They feel like they have to win over your affections. They definitely think that they need to apologize to you, but they still don't think that that would be enough. They feel like you have every reason to hardball them, to not make it easy for them. This person is deathly afraid of losing you, Group 1. This person thinks that you have other people in your life. I don't know if you're in another relationship, but they feel like you're dating at least. And that's probably why that jealous streak was coming through. They recognize you as a significant person in their life. Something's happened to them recently where they've had to realize that, but for you, they don't think that you see it. They think they have to convince you. They have to win you over. They see you looking at another cup. There could be someone, if this person is on your social media, for those of you that is applicable for, they could see someone constantly liking your posts, liking your pictures, commenting on things, and they think that that is someone who you're seeing currently. They feel like they have to convince you that they're not only available, but that they're the only cup. Like, they think that the two of you are soulmates. So can I clarify the Page of Cups, please? What is this person's intentions towards Group 1? We have the Three of Wands. Yeah. There's definitely some sort of choice they have to make. There's some sort of fork in the road here. I feel like they've made their decision. For this card to be beneath the Page of Cups, it comes back to that original energy of the only unknown variable in this equation, group 1, is you, what you want and how you react to what they have to tell you. The page up here, let me show you again. The pages will always represent someone carrying a message, but they really feel like they have to toe the line here. They have to be careful. They could end up down the wrong path again. And I say that because I think that in the past, this person chose other responsibilities or other commitments rather than exploring this with you. It does feel like a new energy. I don't know if for most of you, you may not have actually been in a relationship with this person before, but they feel familiar. This connection feels young, but their energy feels familiar to you. And with the Three of Wands here, there is potential, but it's reliant on reciprocation. It depends on what you want, and it depends on what they want, and coming to some sort of compromised agreement. Just know, group 1, this person does have other options, but they are prioritizing you. And I don't mean to say that this person is eyeing off other relationships. I think this has something to do with travel. If you say yes, then they will travel. Like, so their life right now is very flexible, is what I feel. I don't know if this person has to travel for work, but if you want something more with them, they would travel towards you to make that connection work. If you don't, then they do have these other wands available. But obviously, if you look at that middle wand, it's not these other two aren't as grand. There's no love there, but there is prosperity, there is life. You know, so don't feel like you are the source of this person's happiness. You make them very happy, but if you don't feel comfortable, if this isn't something that you want, don't feel guilted into a connection. But I feel that for most of you, you're here because you're curious, you want to know. So this person doesn't intend to communicate with you. They see you as their main option right now. And look at the bottom of that one too. At the top we have that glorious sort of light beaming, and at the bottom we have the Aries symbol. So this person definitely feels protective over you. They get jealous over you. They feel, for some reason, they feel like they need to protect you from someone. There is one person in particular who was recently photographed with you. This might not be applicable for all of you, but if this person has access to pictures of you, there's one person who appeared in one of your posts or one of your photographs, and they were like, wow, what the hell is going on? Like, and it kind of helped them get into gear, because now they think that you've got these other options and they're trying to be flexible with their options, but actually you're the only viable option. So interesting. A lot has happened, and I think they really just want to like talk to you and get on the same page again. There's a lot of chemistry here, but they're thinking very practically right now. They want to make a logical, practical decision to help them. There's something about creating a legacy here, and I think that they think that the two of you would help each other in quite a beautiful and what's the word, like power couple way. But there's a lot riding on this, and they're thinking very practically and logically, despite all the passion and emotion that they do feel. All right, what is their person's intentions? Group 1, please. Okay, we have the Five of Wands with the Sun reversed and the Knight of Wands at the bottom. It just showed itself reversed here. So for most of you, group 1, this is coming beneath the Ten of Wands. For most of you, this person disappeared from your life very unexpectedly in the past. There was the potential for something to kick off earlier on when the two of you were either being acquainted, or there was one particular instance in your history when something could have progressed further. There was a lot of passion there, there was a lot of desire there, and then your person unexpectedly disappeared. Perhaps they traveled away from you. They kind of just went cold, is what I feel. There was so much passion, and then the connection just went cold. What your person is trying to hide right now is that they are struggling with their happiness. The Sun reversed is telling me that they have a lot of nostalgic, happy memories with you. They're trying right now, their main goal in life is to maintain healthy, happy state of mind. They feel a little pessimistic, not going to lie. There was something in their life here with that Ten of Wands card that was really challenging their mental state. It was giving them very negative views on their future, on their present, and it was forcing them to face some of the shadows in their past as well. The Ten of Wands reverse is telling me that they aren't quite finished with that. Like, they've overcome a major decision. They've had to cut some people, some situations, some responsibilities out of their life because it wasn't making them happy. And I think that your person, they can sacrifice like happiness for achievements, but they realized that what they were achieving was something that they didn't want, and that was like a massive blow. This person's had a huge awakening lately, or recently I should say. Now the Five of Wands next to the Sun card, also below the Ten of Wands, is telling me that there was a lot of frustration recently. The Five of Wands can be a card that indicates arguments, but fives in general talk about challenges, obstacles, needing to overcome something, and it also feeds into that energy of change. This person was not happy with their routine, that what they were holding on to was not serving them. The Four of Pentacles reverse is telling me that this person is letting things go, but they don't want to lose you in the process. This person feels like they have to confront other people's opinions in order to be happy. They have to go against what other people are telling them in order to be happy. This person isn't connected to your community, but they want to be. And in order to do that, there are some people in your community who don't agree with you two being together. This is their perception of the connection. They intend on trying to make things right with you, but it involves going against what other people are wanting, what other people are saying. There is some sort of jarring energy here. It isn't a permanent obstacle. The fives are challenges that we can overcome, dependent on our own fears and what we allow ourselves to think about that challenge. So in the past, I think this was quite a severe challenge. Your person was not able to overcome this fear, but right now, what's riding on this is their own happiness, and they don't want to live a life with regret like this. They don't want their life to be filled with darkness. You're someone who makes them very happy, and they think about you very often. In fact, I think that the thought of you really helped them get through a lot of their dark situations that they've been experiencing lately. And they don't even care at this point what other people think, because their intentions towards you are to try to make things right. And in their opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. So they're going to do this regardless of what other people are thinking or what other people might say. It's quite unexpected, group one. I'm just going to say, expect the unexpected with this person. Their energy is a little unstable right now. They're kind of a little bit volatile in the sense that they don't really know how that's going to work. But their intentions is to make it right, and I feel like the universe is going to fill in the gaps for you. Now, what are this person's intentions below the Four of Pentacles, please? We have the King of Wands now, so we're upgrading. There is so much suppressed passion here that hasn't been able to be explored. And this is probably where the source of that jealousy was stemming from. This person has labeled themselves as a fire sign, and they've got you down, as a water sign. Whether that is whether you are, a Pisces, Scorpio, or what's the other water one? My head is blank now. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Whether you are a water sign or not, this person thinks that you're a little bit soft. They think that you're, I mean, you probably aren't, but this is what they're saying. They think that you're easy to love, but they also feel like there could be people who aren't treating you as well as they could. They think that some of the people in your life, there is someone that they saw with you, whether that was online or in person, that they think isn't looking after you. They think that that was a poor choice of a date, and they kind of want to joke with you about it. Like they want to come back and say, as if you would you really like go out with that person? Like, why? Like, against everything that you deserve. And it comes from like a really protective angle, group one. This person feels very protective over you, but I feel like you would turn around and say, like, we're not actually together. I don't know how you jumped to that conclusion. But the passion here beneath that Four of Pentacles, they have recently culled a lot from their situation, and it really is stemming from that Ten of Wands, but it carries over here because they're following what matters, and they're incredibly passionate towards you, towards this connection, also just towards their life. Like, there's this renewed sense of purpose. They kind of have, you are someone that has helped them instill this feeling of hope again, this feeling of like, it's not all lost. You can be happy. Like, you can't continue to sacrifice your happiness because of other people's expectations, because of other people's opinions. And I don't think this person explored that fully. They just kind of jumped to the conclusion that being with you meant that they were going to piss a lot of people off. But I feel like it was an unrealistic, like, I don't think that they explored that fully, and they've kind of got this big head now with this King of Wands. They've got a little bit of an ego on them where they just don't care. They're like, you know what, I just want to be happy, and this person means a lot to me. They might reject me, I don't care. I don't want to live without knowing, is what they're saying. There's a holy heck, I don't know what your person has been through recently, group one, but it's completely put their whole life into perspective. They really just want to follow what matters for them. And they feel incredibly passionate towards you. But remember, a lot of your messages initially, they were very emotional. There was a lot about love. There was a lot about soulmates. There was a lot about wishing, a little bit about regret. Can we clarify the Queen of Cups, please? What is this person's intentions? What are this person's intentions? All right, I got to show you this. There's a little story. We're going a bit over time, but your person's main intentions here with that Queen of Cups is to restore balance in this connection. Temperance is here to say that in the past, the energy was crazy. It was all over the place. One person was giving, the other person was taking. Someone didn't come to the plate when they could have. There is a feeling as though a right needs to be wrong. Sorry, a wrong needs to be righted. Temperance is kind of telling me that there's a feeling of justice here, but the bottom of this card is saying daughters of the reconcilers. So there is some sort of reconciliation coming towards you. Your person is expecting you to be cold. They're expecting you to need to want more from them. They're expecting to have to win you over, group one. Bottom deck energy is the Knight of Swords reverse. They feel delayed right now. They want to rush in, but they can't. They have every intention of making this right, but there is a delay. There's a feeling as though if they rushed in, it wouldn't be... There's something about you wouldn't believe the integrity behind their actions or something. There's this element that it has to be done right, like right place, right time. But they really want to rush in. So I'm going to get some advice for you, group one. Spirit, what's the advice for group one, please? Or what information can you tell group one about their person, this connection, and their intentions? Holy heck. All right, I'm going to start with this and then I'll get the cards off the ground. Now, your first card is a full moon in Leo, so there's definitely a lot of fire for you, group one. Your person also has like a lot of sexual energy. There's a lot of frustration in this bottom row. We have Three of Wands, Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, and Temperance. They're all fire cards. Sagittarius at the end with Temperance, but they're showing us Leo here. So this is don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. This person is expecting to have to win you over. But if this is something that you want, I would strongly encourage you to communicate your needs from a place of understanding, exercising compassion and patience. This person has had to overcome a lot of fear and had to gain a lot of courage in order to move towards you. We have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. We're actually coming up to a full moon in about a week or two. And I feel like this is kind of speaking to the fact that it is possible, okay? You're allowed to dream big. You will be successful. Spirit is indicating don't give up. Continue to hold hope. Continue to hold faith. Not pinning all of your expectations on this one situation, but allowing yourself to dream big. Allowing yourself the opportunity to have faith in your dreams. Spirit is saying a new romantic cycle begins. With this new moon in Libra, balance is being restored. There is some sort of reconciliation coming for you. And I just want to show you these cards really quickly. I'm not going to read into them too much. We have follow your north node, step out of your comfort zone. This relationship is about to be exploring things that you haven't had the opportunity to explore before. We have another Leo card. Confidence is your key to success. This person is incredibly attracted to you. They find you very confident. They find you very physically attracting, but they're incredibly attracted to your energy. It's not about what you look like. This person is attracted to your confidence. They see you as someone who just possesses this beautiful energy. We have you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Again, playing into that, have faith in your dreams. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, and we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. I do feel like this person has earth in their charts, or they may be on the cusp of a fire sign and an earth sign, but this person is trying to think practically. Actually, that's not true. They're acting practically, but they're thinking with their heart. They don't want regrets. Spirit is saying to you, take time to breathe out. So don't overwhelm yourself here. I feel like this year really taught us how to embrace the unexpected. Even though you may not have ticked all the boxes that you've wanted to up until now, don't give up. Keep feeding faith into your dreams and allow yourself the opportunity to rest along the way. Rest is for the strong to recover. Rest is not for the weak. Now, I want to get some channel messages for you as well. So group 1 Spirit, can I get some channel messages from their person? Hey, all right, I'm going to get this first card. We have 7. I just wish things were different. This person is a little confused about how this is going to play out right now. They just wish they had done things differently in the past, but there is this desire to make it right, to ensure that this does not happen again. They don't want to live with regret. That is something that they've really realized recently. We have I lost everything? This is the 9 of Swords. Have I lost everything? This person has had sleepless nights thinking about this situation. We have the Ace of Swords. It's an ace in general for you, group 1. I'm feeling it like the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. This person just wants to reach out. You can expect this person to pop up in your life again. I'm not going to give you a time frame though, because honestly, with the Knight of Wands reversed, it's going to be very unexpected and spontaneous. Your person isn't planning it. They just want, their intention is to make things right. They are definitely coming back with this 8 of Cups reversed. They're saying that they do miss you. They don't want there to be secrets or confusion anymore. They have a lot to tell you. And they also want you to know that there's a lot of emotions that they haven't had the chance to explore and express. They also want to know how you feel about them, what you think about them. Some more messages for group 1, please, from their person. We have a lot of cups. We have you are right. So this is actually a card from Spirit. My light blue cards are more, your person is wanting you to know that yes, you were right. If there was something that you argued about in the past, you are right. But Spirit is telling you that you are right here. Follow your intuition, trust that feeling, that niggling, and know that you are right. Bottom deck energy is seek professional advice. Now, I'm not taking this literally for you, group 1. This feels like the Hierophant card. Your person's intentions, what they are saying to me to tell you is that they intend for commitment here. With the Hierophant card, they want a deeper level of commitment because they're saying that they would do anything for you. They want this happiness with you, this 10 of Cups opportunity with you. They're definitely wanting to take you off the market and away from whoever the hell you were photographed with recently. So group 1, that is what I'm seeing for you. That is what your person's intentions are. I hope that was informative. Just take what resonates. Don't let the rest take from you. Stay safe, and I will see you in another video. Bye. Hi group 2, and welcome. If you chose this flower agate crystal, then this is going to be your reading. So today, group 2, we're asking Spirit, what is your person's intentions towards you? I'm going to start with some messages and initials because I think that's a really fun way to start the reading, and then we'll get some tarot, some advice, and some channeled messages for you. So starting with initials, just group 2 as well, you do have a song in the description box below, which is linked. It's your choice whether you want to listen to it before, after, or during your reading, but do check that out. There could be additional messages in the lyrics. So group 2, Spirit, what is their person's intentions towards them? Oh, okay. There's something there's something different about you guys. All right, we'll get the initials, and then I'll tell you what I'm feeling in terms of the messages as well. Okay. Put those aside. There's not as many initials as I thought there were. All right, so your first letter is Q. You also have 2 Ks. Very interesting. So your person could have double letters in their first, middle, or last name. You also have G, and you have U. So U, K, G, Q, and you have K twice. There's something different about your person, group 2. I can't remember what your song was. There's a little bit of sadness there. Anyway, we'll get into the messages. All right, so your first message, group 2, is if only. So there's this feeling of longing, not gonna lie. We have February, I'm grateful for my love. But this, yeah, we'll figure out what's going on. There's something about your person's energy right now. They're not really able to see clearly. I don't know if your person knows what they want. Therefore, it's going to be a bit tricky to understand what their intentions are towards this connection. They feel like there's been an ending of some sorts recently. We'll figure out what else comes through. But February here is Pisces energy, and it's giving me that energy of they're kind of unable to make a decision right now. There's confusion. They're trying to be intuitive, but they're also getting very wrapped up in their emotions. Your person doesn't feel grounded right now. We have June, karmic partner. So for those of you that this resonates for, please don't take this for gospel. If this is the first time you're hearing it, always trust your own intuition primarily. But this person may be currently involved in another connection with this card here, June, karmic partner. We'll figure out what's going on though. We have January, I'm grateful for you. This is this is giving me Aquarius vibes. So they think that you're very unique. They want you in their life, but it feels really complicated, group 2. It doesn't feel quite as easy as that. They feel like they can't make a decision here. We have I wish I told you, October. There is this feeling of longing, and they're kind of dwelling in the regret. They're not very proactive right now. It's going to be hard to figure out what their intentions are if they don't even know what they want, but we'll see what comes through for you. Now, this is a long one. It's only physically long. It's actually not a long message, group 2. I'm grateful for family. So for some of you, this person currently has family or like children. You may have mutual friends. Like for example, you might be friends with their family, they might be friends with your family, you might know each other's family. Easter or the 11th of April might be significant for you. Saturday is significant for some of you. This video will be uploaded on Friday, Australian Eastern Standard Time, but for some of you, something is happening on Saturday. We have August, separation. So this person is not currently with you, and that more so than that, they feel very emotionally separated from you. They feel emotionally unavailable, if I'm honest. Now I'm just going to pop those over there because we may need to refer to them again, but I want to get into the tarot for you. There's definitely a heaviness to your person's energy at the time that I'm tuning in. So this may not be true a true reflection of how they actually are on average right now, but at the moment their energy is quite heavy. So group 2 spirit, what is their person's intentions towards their connection? Group 2, what is their person's intentions towards their connection? Group 2, what is their person's intentions towards their connection? We have the Two of Cups reversed. So for some of you, this person had to separate from you. They've had to keep you at arm's length here. The Two of Cups reversed is talking about putting you in the friend zone, group 2. I feel like this has already happened. If it hasn't, this person is starting to become emotionally distant. This card is talking about recognizing a soul connection, but for whatever reason, they're denying themselves the opportunity to explore it further. They're telling themselves that they can only be your friend. And I just want to say, group 2, I'm always just going to say it how I see it. If it doesn't resonate, or if it's a message that you're not comfortable with seeing right now, by all means, you can end the reading here, but we'll see what else we get. This channel is aimed to offer you honesty and clarity, and it's always good to have all the information before you make a decision in any situation. So group 2 spirit, what is their person's intentions towards this connection? They feel really emotionally unavailable, group 2. I might explore it further at the end of your spread just to figure out what's going on. Group 2, what is their person's intentions towards this connection? We have 3 cards. We have the Chariot reversed, unable to make a decision. The Chariot reversed is talking about the unable to control the duality, the two forces, the two opposing forces, and Cancer rules this card, which is also symbolic on the Two of Cups. At the moment, they're unable to control the dual forces needed to move this connection forward, the shadow and light. They're unable to come to terms with something in their life. They have to, I feel like for a lot of you, group 2, they have to be honest here to themselves, to you, and to someone or something else. They're feeling pulled in 2 directions and they're not coping well. It's weighing heavy on them. Whichever way they choose, they're going to make someone unhappy. It's either themselves or it's someone else. This person isn't allowing themselves to be open to your connection right now. They're telling themselves they can't explore it further. And it has something to do with this Death card here. They're going through a powerful transformation. They're kind of having to shed something here. I'm just really pulled towards the skeletal sort of figure here. They've had to shed a layer of illusions or something that was just not real. And they're still undergoing this transformation. This is an emotional card too. As terrifying as it may look visually, it's ruled by Scorpio, which is a water sign. And that card talks about, or that sign can sometimes reflect facing fears or working on your fears or needing to confront your fears. And I feel like this person, for this card to be upright, this is a very fresh situation that they're still having to overcome. They're still working through their fears. They're still transforming themselves. And the Star card here is saying that this person does hold hope for you. You are someone who is incredibly unique. Remember, this is an Aquarius sign, and you also got the I'm grateful for you, January. This person feels like you came into their life for a reason. You were someone that they were destined to meet. You inspired them to want more. You inspired them to understand what they deserve. And you've kind of been this guiding star to them. You've helped them figure out that they weren't really happy with their situation, but that for them to start with the Two of Cups and the Chariot reversed, I just want you to know that right now, this person is really focused on their own healing. The Star card also talks about healing. You see the two, the water bearer, the Aquarius. You see the two, what are they called? Just like jugs, I guess. That's not the correct term, but these 2 jugs of water here are pouring into this stream, and they're really having to pour healing energy into their own life. They don't have they can't give anything to you because they don't have it for themselves, but they're wanting more for themselves. They will see what comes through with the channeled messages, but I just want you to know, group 2, it's not personal. It's not something that you did. They firmly believe that you came into their life for a reason, but they are definitely undergoing some massive transformations right now, and they have to focus on themselves right now. They have to allow themselves to heal, and they have to give themselves time to do this, which isn't fair for you, which is why that they've tried to push you away. They've tried to keep you at a distance. They didn't want to, and that's why their energy was so weird when I first channeled and tuned into it, because they didn't want you to get so entangled in this situation. And I'm only laughing because entangled is just all over the place right now, an entanglement. But they didn't want you to feel the way that you feel now, and it's actually really hard for them because they want to help you, but they don't have the capacity, they don't have the energy, they don't have the emotion to give you. So please just know that it's not personal, group 2, but this person has to go through their own healing. They don't have anything to give you right now. That's not a true reflection of the future, but at the moment their intentions are to heal themselves. Group 2, Spirit, what is their person's intentions? Group 2, what is their person's, okay, let's switch it up. What is their person's future intentions towards this connection? We have the Queen of Wands. All right, so I just want you to know that you are someone who does make them happy. You are someone who is incredibly attractive to them. There's something different about the way that you look that they're very attracted to. They see that you have like a fiery streak to you, group 2. You have a very passionate, creative side to you. I feel like, in their opinion, they're saying that you could make anyone happy. There's something about you that's quite charismatic. Like, you've got this funny sense of humor as well. I just feel like you present very strongly. Like, when you enter a room, people notice. You're not someone who, and it's something to do with your appearance as well as your confidence. There's something about the way you carry yourself. Your energy is quite commanding. But your person's future intentions towards you are to treat you right, are to appreciate the person that you are, to put you on your rightful pedestal of being this queen, this, regardless of gender, they think quite highly of you. That is their future intentions so far. We'll see what else comes through. What is their future intentions towards group 2? We have the 6 of Cups, which is a beautiful nostalgic card. So this person holds a lot of hope for the future, group 2. Right now, they need to focus on their own healing. Right now, they need to put you at a distance. They can't make a big decision like this right now, but in the future, they do intend on making this right with the 6 of Cups. And whether that means that, you've already moved on or not, they do want you in their life in the future. And they do have every intention of bringing your two stories back together. The 6 of Cups talks about a soulmate energy too, so they do recognize you. There's this familiarity between the two of you. They feel quite connected to you. There's this kind of feeling that you'll always be in each other's lives. So I don't know if you share like mutual acquaintances, but they feel like the two of you are always going to be in each other's lives, regardless of what happens while they're needing to heal. That you two are always going to have the opportunity to come back together. So group 2, Spirit, what is their person's future intentions towards them and this connection? We have the Foolish Man, Spirit of Ether. Now, this is just the Fool card, but they call it the Foolish Man in the Hermetic Tarot deck. So they do want to take a leap of faith towards you in the future, group 2. I'd be really interested to know what your song is. This person is very closed off right now, but that's not a true reflection of their character, and it's not a true reflection of their intentions for the future. They want to take a leap of faith in the future. They want to look a little bit foolish. They want a new beginning here, essentially. But they want one that's free from baggage. And that is the key to this connection right now, is that there is a lot of baggage, especially on their side. They are transforming that. They're trying to let go of some of that. They're trying to work through that. But right now, there is a lot of baggage and there isn't room for you in their life. They have to cull and clear a lot of stuff. And for some of you, this person is going through a messy separation from a current partner. only take that if it's applicable. Don't jump to conclusions. This is a general reading. But if you know that your person is in a heavy relationship right now, it really feels like they have to transform themselves again. They're not this kind of person who jumps from relationship to relationship. They kind of lost themselves in this last connection, and they need time to heal and figure out who they are again. They also need to figure out what they want in general. Like, it's not you, it's their whole life. They don't know what they want. They have to figure out what their path is, and they're kind of being guided towards something, but it's moving quite slowly, which is why they've had to be emotionally distant from you, because they don't want you to feel limited by their own limitations. They want you to continue attracting your prosperity here. They want you to continue being the confident Queen of Wands that you are. And while you're doing you, they want to heal themselves and try to get to this point where they're able to come back without baggage. And they're able to actually offer you something that's worth investing in. They feel like they don't have anything to offer anyone, let alone themselves right now. What is their person's future intentions towards this connection, Spirit? Group 2. What is their person's future intentions towards that person? Group 2. We have the 5 of Wands. And the bottom deck energy is strength. So you have a lot of water, but you also have a lot of fire. And I think that that's why this person is maybe feeling so jarred. That's completely opposite, you know? If you think about that physically, if water and fire, that's a lot of turmoil. That's a lot of balance. That's a lot of fighting, essentially. At this point, your person... The 5 of Wands is telling me they feel challenged by other people's opinions. Your person's future energy is they're anticipating a little bit of a battle with you here. I don't know why they're wanting to end this reading with that card, but just know they do have every intention of coming back. I'm just trying to turn the deck around. Your bottom deck energy is fortitude, which is strength. And the bottom of this says, daughter of the flaming sword. So regardless of how strong and how intimidating you will be, this person will have the courage to come back. That's what they're trying to say, is right now is not a good time, but in the future, I promise I will come back. Like, well, this isn't the end. And there's this feeling as though it's going to be hard to get back into your circle, essentially. They are going to be ready, but there's this feeling as though they need to fight you. I don't know why. You seem to be quite defensive. They are anticipating an argument. They're anticipating anger. And this feeling as though, you know, why did you leave? Like, as if I would take you back. You should have been there when I needed you. They're anticipating a battle. They're anticipating having to overcome a lot of that. But they think that they will be able to, because this 5 of Wands is below the Star card. So they're feeling hopeful. They have a lot of faith that the two of you were destined to kind of come into each other's lives, and that it will happen if it's meant to happen. But they want you to know that they are expecting an argument with you when they return, and they're going to have the courage to do it. Can I just say, there is a lot of major arcana in your reading. You have 3 in the top row, and then you have the Fool and the Strength card in your bottom with the bottom deck energy. So there's a lot of major arcana here. This is a connection that you were meant to have in your life. I feel like the two of you have learned a lot about yourselves. You've overcome a lot. Just know that this person withdrawing emotionally isn't them choosing the other situation or the other person. It's them choosing their own happiness and their own healing right now. And I think that that is what stems this argument when they return, is they think that you're going to take this absence as, well, you chose them, you chose that instead of me, like you didn't choose me, why would I take you back now? But it wasn't them choosing something else, it was them choosing themselves. And it's up to you how you perceive that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with putting yourself first. And they are going to take time to try to convince you the same as well. It's up to you where you go from there, but that is why your person is distant right now, because they really need to choose themselves. Group 2, Spirit. Can we get some advice for Group 2? I'm using the Moonology deck today, Group 2. So some advice, please, about this connection. We have, all right, this is important because some of you have been putting a lot of expectations on this person. Now, Spirit wants you to know that nothing will come of this situation. This is a void of course moon. Your person is trying to put themselves first, and it is integral that if you want any success, you need to start putting your needs first as well. It doesn't mean that you have to, be bitter and spiteful and cut people out and tell them never to come back. It's just about focusing on your own actions, your own behaviors, your own thoughts. What are the things that you're telling yourself, about this person? And I feel like with this Queen of Wands, you may have the tendency to self-sabotage your own success by projecting a lot of bitterness into your situation. And just know that what this person is doing isn't personal to you, it's personal to them. So it's really important that you do focus on your own actions right now, your own goals, your own expectations, instead of deflecting towards other people's lack of actions or how they didn't meet up to your expectations. It's really important that you switch it around, because nothing is going to come of this situation if you continue focusing on their behavior or lack thereof. It's really important that you start focusing on your own actions right now, and what you want and what you deserve, but also how can you make that happen for yourself. Identify that you weren't treated well in this situation. Now, how can you better that for yourself? How can you give yourself the happiness that you deserve? Group 2, Spirit, what is the advice for Group 2, please? What is the advice for Group 2, please? What is the advice for Group 2? I feel like a lot of you are getting very heated by this reading, very triggered. So please, if it's too much for right now, just go out of it, If it isn't going to help you right now, get out of it and come back at a later date. Because there's no point in getting angry if you're not willing to hear the message as well. I just think it's very important that we all get as much information for our situation as possible before we make big decisions. I have firmly believed in making informed decisions, and that is the goal of this reading, is to try to give you all the information in order for you to move forward, making an informed decision. But can we get some advice, please, Spirit, for Group 2? Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that this is a time for healing. This card never comes out. It's Balsamic Moon. It never comes out. So please know that in terms of this connection, right now is a time for healing. There's a lot of fire and water here. Literally, we got no pentacles, no swords, except for the Aquarius. It is all fire and water, which tells me that this situation has become very volatile. That's very incredibly tumultuous. Like there's a lot of that's a lot of hostility, can I say, which is why your person has needed to bow out, and that's why that you need to as well. Spirit's indicating it's really important that you heal, that you allow yourself the time to reflect. It's not a time to get bitter or spiteful. It's really important that you process these heavy feelings. Don't carry them with you. You don't deserve that. You deserve happiness, you do, but you have to process these heavy feelings first. You have the tendency to put on a brave face and to kind of suppress all this inner turmoil. A lot of you, Group 2, feel very fiery. You may have like a different sun sign, but you feel incredibly fiery. And I just think that this cycle needs to break. You need to allow yourself time and room to heal and to address those suppressed emotions, because you're carrying it into not just this connection, but all other areas of your life are experiencing hardship because of this unaddressed pain. And regardless of the person, whether it's this one or the next person or the person at the grocery store who's helping you bag your groceries, if you don't address that healing, the pain is going to transfer into every relationship that you have without even knowing it. You seem to have the tendency to self-sabotage, and you may have already done a lot of healing for yourself, Group 2, but just know that our healing journeys are infinite. There's never an end, because we are constantly being called to re-examine and reevaluate and challenge and restructure our lives. And this is the kind of person who came into your life to do that again, to really allow you to understand some cycles that you were repeating that weren't serving you. And it's really important that you allow yourself the time now, while this person's out, they've bowed out, they need to focus on their own healing. It's really important that you allow the time for that. For yourself as well, to heal. Now you also have the energy is gaining momentum, but this was shown to me reversed, because I just want you to know that this connection is going to come in and out of your life, in and out of your mind, in and out of your energy, perhaps for the rest of your life. This is a significant person, but it shouldn't change your own goals. It shouldn't create limitations for you, is what I want to say. Sometimes we get so wrapped up on labels. Oh, they're my soulmate, they're my twin flame, they're my partner. But actually, we end up deflecting a lot of that responsibility. We put all of our happiness on them, when the only person who has ownership over our happiness is ourselves. And despite the fact that this energy is always going to be churning over here, you do need to remember that you are responsible for your own happiness, and it's unfair and unrealistic to place those expectations on someone else. This is a warning that you are going to always think about this person from time to time. You may go months or years without thinking about them, but you will. There's someone who was brought into your life for a reason, to help you identify these karmic cycles and to help you address your healing. So it'll be a lot easier for you, group 2, to deal with the lack of closure here if you do focus your perceptions more so on yourself. And it's not to blame yourself. Don't take blame for other people's choices, but do take responsibility for your own happiness and your own healing. While you may not have been the one who caused the pain, the healing is your responsibility. Otherwise, that pain just transfers into other people that enter your life. So it is time to take responsibility for what you can control, and time to release what you cannot. And you can't control this person's actions and behaviors. They're saying they want to come back, but they're also very obviously saying that they can't do that right now. So it is time to take responsibility for what you can control, and you can control your own happiness, the joy that you instigate in your day-to-day life. Now your bottom deck energy is don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So it's kind of playing into that whole issue here. We have your bottom deck energy over here with also Leo. This is the strength card. It's playing into that whole idea that you do have a fiery side to you, which isn't a bad thing. Hey, it's a good thing to be able to assert yourself, but know when your pride is really interfering with your happiness and your potential to be happy here. It's really important that you exercise patience and compassion towards yourself during this healing journey. I feel like you have high expectations for yourself as well, and you do have the tendency to self-sabotage. So allow yourself the time and the space to heal and to work through these heavier emotions. I'm going to get some channeled messages from your person as well. So group 2 spirit, what would their person like to tell group 2? What would their person like to tell group 2? Channeled messages, please. We have weight, which is my 7 of Pentacles. So they are putting the pause button on this. I personally will never tell you to wait. They're telling you that right now they can't do what they want to do or what you want them to do. But don't let that stop you from getting your own happiness, okay? What else would they say? They're saying that the 8 of Wands is reversed here. I just want you all the time. So I do feel like their actions aren't a true reflection of how they are feeling, group 2. They feel pulled towards you. Their energy is begging them to reach out to you. but they know that they can't. They know that by doing that, they're repeating the cycle all over again, and they have to break that cycle. It's not a true reflection of their emotions towards you, but it isn't it isn't an easy decision, but it is the right decision. They're also saying that they're addicted to you, group 2. They're trying to come out of this toxic energy. They perceive it to be toxic. They want you to know that there's a lot of confusion, and they realize that they've left you feeling very confused. They don't want to continue that, which is why they've had to remove themselves from the equation. They're taking their cup away with the 7 of Cups reversed. They don't want to limit you from your other options. They're trying to take the confusion out so that you're just back to your 6 of Cups here. They're hoping that one day they can come back once you feel, once you're both healed, once you're both more stable is the word that they're wanting to use. They're wanting to come back eventually with this Ace here, this Ace of Pentacles. I'm coming, trust. Pentacles are slow-moving energy though. They're saying that right now, if you need to see other people to gain your happiness, then they don't want you to limit yourself because of that, okay? Now, I don't think this person is going to jump into another relationship. I think it's quite the opposite. But they recognize that you're someone who wants a relationship, and they can't give you that right now. So they are saying that I think we should see other people because they want you to be happy. This 3 is the 3 of Cups. It talks about instigating moments of joy, living quite present, having happiness and community and celebration, and not thinking too seriously, you know, just having fun. Your person may consume substances like alcohol in order to help and self-medicate as they see it. They are wanting to break out of that. They don't want that to be something that is controlling them. I feel like this person has used alcohol or substances to help them deal with their last karmic cycle, their last karmic partner perhaps, their karmic situation. And that's something that they want to break out of as well. But with this 3 of Cups, they're really encouraging you to find your own happiness. And they understand that while they're out here doing their own thing, you're very welcome and able to do the same thing. What would group 2's person say to them if they could say anything? We have reach out and the Ace of Swords reversed. So your person is saying that they have thought about reaching out to you many times, but the truth is, with this Ace of Swords reversed here, they haven't been able to because they can't give you what you deserve. They know that it's going to create more confusion. The Ace of Swords talks about clarity, and for it to be reversed, although they want to, they really, really want to with this 8 here as well, this 8 of Wands, they want to reach out to you, it's only going to create more confusion. So this person really firmly believes that in the future you will have a new beginning. We have 3 aces here, but they have to really focus on their own situation right now. Your last card is I'm too afraid to talk, and this is over the 5 of Wands. So know that when they do come back, they will have overcome a lot of fear, a lot of gaining a lot of courage and strength to be able to communicate with you, because they are anticipating a battle. They're anticipating arguments. This is my 7 of Swords though, so I feel like they have sneakily left the equation here. They've kind of snuck away and become a cold trail. Again, it's not a reflection of how they feel, and I don't mean to make excuses for this person's behavior, but what they are trying to say is they've had to do this for themselves, and although it's been at the detriment of your happiness, they're also asking you to focus on your happiness as they are focusing on theirs. Your bottom deck energy is the 7 of Cups again. I dream about you a lot, too much. So this person is energetically connected to you. They're dreaming about you, they're thinking about you, but they are very confused, and they need this space to heal and take some of this confusion out of your connection. Otherwise, the two of you are just going to move in this cycle forever, and nobody's going to get the happiness they deserve. So group 2, I hope that was informative. Just take what resonates. Don't let the rest take from you. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hi group 3, and welcome. If you chose this pyrite crystal, then this is going to be your reading. So today, group 3, we're asking Spirit, what are your person's intentions towards you, towards this connection? We're hoping to get honest, clear messages in order to move forward, making informed decisions in our own lives. I don't know why I grabbed this. We're not going to start with tarot today. We've got tarot, but I'm actually going to start with the initials. I'm also going to get some messages, hopefully about the situation or from your person from here. Then we're going to get tarot, some advice, and some channeled messages at the end as well. So starting with initials, what are Group 3's person's intentions towards them? Okay. Alrighty. We have a Y. Oh, we have a G. They're saying, why did I? Like, why did I do that? Sorry about the language, but why did I fuck that up? Why did I let that happen? Why? And they're laughing about it. So I think that their intentions are to make it right, but they're right now, it's like, why? Why did I? Why? We have J and B. I didn't really show you those properly, did I? So the initials are YIJB. We also have a K here. We have another J, so this person could have double letters in their first or last name, perhaps a middle name or a nickname. And we have a T. I don't think we have any other initials. No, but we've got some interesting messages for you. So your first message is dated 17th of April. I'm grateful for my twin. Your second message is saying maybe. So this person is currently trying to figure out the best way forward. They want you to know it is always on their mind. So what their intentions towards you are always on their mind, but they're also incredibly sexually attracted to you. Group 3, they also think about you like that. Recently, you've lit a fire in their crotch. They want you to know that they're grateful for their options. This is the 18th of April as well. I'll clarify that because they keep saying, why did I? So I don't think that they're really looking at other people. I think that perhaps in the past they might have, which impacted this connection. I think that they are thinking that you are looking at other people, Group 3. The options are creating more confusion here because it's creating more uncertainty, and the window for success seems to be closing for them. I don't know why. They feel like they're running out of time. We have October. I wish I told you. This person has delayed this. They have put delays in this connection, and it's unfortunately created even more urgency now, more than ever. They feel like they need to correct this. And you also have, I'm grateful for my hard work, December. So this person could be a Capricorn. They could have Libra or Scorpio in their charts. What else did we have? We had April here. So they could have Aries energy in their charts. They could have a little bit of Pisces. No, not Pisces. What's after Aries? We have Taurus. But they could be on the cusp of an earth sign or a fire sign. But I feel like this has been a long time coming for you, Group 3. It really feels, and my energy is a little bit low because I feel like this person has been a little bit exhausted as of late, trying to formulate a way back, a way for this connection to fix itself, apparently. They seem to be saying that if they have the opportunity to tell you, it will all make sense. That is their impression. As soon as they get the opportunity to tell you, it'll all make sense. Everything's going to be sweet. Group 3, Spirit. What is their person's intentions towards Group 3, towards the connection? What is their person's intentions? They have a lot of plans. Can I just tell you, they have a lot of plans. They think about everything. They think about, like, if the two of you happen to see each other in a grocery store, this is their plan. If the two of you are driving and they pull up at the lights and see you, this is their plan. If they're fueling up and you just happen to stop by, this is their plan. If you happen to be at their house, this is their plan. Like, they have a plan for everything. With the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like they want this connection to have the opportunity to grow. The Page of Pentacles is someone who will put in the time and effort to learn more, to experience more. They're practical and they appreciate that good things take time. Good things are worth waiting for. This person is incredibly focused on you right now. In that sense, they're not, I mean, they feel like a window of opportunity is closing, but they also feel like they've got it all figured out. Like, they're still not quite experienced enough to be the King of Pentacles, but they also feel very sure that this is the path they are intended to take. With this Page of Pentacles, they're set on studying you and allowing this connection to have the opportunity to progress. We have the Six of Wands here. So your person's intentions are to get to know you better, to allow this opportunity for this connection to grow, because they perceive a victory here. In their opinions, this is going to be victorious. You, them, the whole shebang. They're feeling very confident, Group 3. It's not from ego. Logically and practically, they have a plan for everything, and they are going to be successful. They're driven towards this success, towards this victory. Group 3 Spirit. What are Group 3's, what did I want to say? I'm getting distracted. What is going on here? What is Group 3's person's intentions? Why the distraction? That almost never happens, so I know that when it does, it's completely intentional. What are Group 3's person's intentions towards them, towards this connection? They might be quite distracted at the moment, Group 3. They really want to make this right, but something in their life is taking a lot of time from them right now. Timing is their biggest adversity, they keep saying. That timing, why did I? There was an opportunity in the past when they could have, would have, should have done it the right way, and they didn't, and now they've stitched themselves up. So they feel like they're going to see you by chance. I don't know why. Like, maybe you don't have this person's new contact information, but they feel like they need to, like, chance run into you. They want to surprise you. They've got all these plans, Group 3. They have all these plans. The Ace of Swords is telling me that they want to tell you the truth. They want clarity here. They want new communication. They want a new beginning, a new opportunity. It ties into what they were saying at the start there, that if they only have the chance, it will all make sense. It will all make sense. They're indicating that something happened in the past, and it wasn't the full truth. You haven't heard the full truth, and they really want to tell you. They really want victory in this connection. They want to tell you. They're willing to put in the time, the effort. They know that good things take time. They appreciate that they aren't the most experienced person. Some of you may be older than your person. They feel like you have more experience than them, but they're willing to put in the effort. They're willing to put in the work for this relationship. Maybe you've been in a longer committed sort of relationship than they have. They want to explore that with you, though. They know that they haven't had a lot of experience, but they want to explore that with you. What are Group 3's person's intentions towards them? We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this is kind of telling me that they were taking their sweet ass time, Group 3. There have been delays here. Your person is changing tactics. They are a practical person. They were working on something recently, developing it into something. I feel like why does it feel, they might have been studying something, or they might have had a recent change in career, or some sort of circumstances have changed for your person. They're switching tactics. They're becoming more creative rather than studious. This person had a set plan. Your person loves plans. Holy heck, Group 3. They keep telling me about all these plans. Like, your person had a set, like, checklist of things that they had to do. I'd tick that off, and then I can do this. And all of a sudden it's like, well, actually, no. That doesn't exist anymore. This has already been done. That person isn't going to be there by the time you do this. And they're like, wait, what? So they've had to change their plans. Something, their circumstances has recently changed, and now they have all these plans for this one outcome, and that outcome is you. They're working faster than they were before, is what you need to know. Their circumstances have changed, and they're not moving as slowly as they were before now. They're fully charged and wanting this to work. It feels like it has to happen by chance, though. I don't know why, Group 3. Your person is feeling out of control, like the situation is out of their hands. They don't have the means for it to happen. So they're just making all these plans so that when it does, however it does, they're going to be ready. Group 3, Spirit, what are their person's intentions? That's such a dramatic way. Oh, I see. Let me get this card. Okay, so Group 3, the card that fell on the ground was the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Your person is like, they're mine. They're mine. They're no one else's. They're not allowed to, like, and I don't mean that in a rude way, but this is the main motivating factor here, is that you might be recently single, Group 3, or you might be recently engaging in dating again for the first time. Your person thinks that you're not going to be on the market for very long. You're someone who is too available, in their opinion. They were like happy kind of doing their checklist of things, and then they realize, holy shit, like this, and sorry for swearing, Group 3, but my person is dating again, or my person is going to meet someone. Like, they're out there doing their thing and they look amazing doing it. Like, there's no way they're going to be ready. There's no way they're going to be single by the time I finish this. So your person is like rushing back to offer you something, to communicate. And they're saying that they don't have it all yet. Like, they're saying that they're only a page, but they still have pentacles and they want to build with you. They want to create with you. They want this commitment to grow with you. Your person doesn't want you to be single anymore. They feel like if they don't come and snatch you up, somebody else is going to. Your person is in an incredibly masculine energy right now. Regardless of gender, they just feel like they need to act now. They're thinking practically and objectively. And their objection, or their objective, I should say, they don't have any objections. Their objective is to have you and to have success in this relationship. So Group 3, Spirit, what is their person's intentions? Your song, I just remembered, is called Incredible by Future. And literally, they think you are incredible. They think you are so beautiful. They think that you're so successful. They aspire to be at your level, and they think that they have a lot to offer you in the future. They may not have it all now, but they don't want to wait anymore. They realize that their plan wasn't working before. They want to speed things up. They think that you're an incredible person. You're very incredible. And they're wanting to put in the work here. They really are. They're giving me really strong, like, Capricorn, Virgo maybe. Just very, very, very practical feeling, like real earthy, a little bit misunderstood, if I'm honest. Their personality isn't always appreciated by those around them. I think they have a really weird sense of humor, in a good way. Weird's good. But not a lot of people appreciate that and understand that about them. So Group 3, Spirit, what is their person's intentions towards them? Group 3, what is their person's intentions towards them? Group 3. We have the 8 of Cups reversed. Your person wants to come back. They're like, I'm sorry I left. I shouldn't have gone. That was so silly. Why did I? I keep saying that. Why did I go? Why did I leave? Why didn't I tell her? Why did I do that? Why did I do this? And I'm sorry I said her. I try to stay gender neutral. But they really just asking, like, why? That was so silly. And they're going to come back and explain themselves. This is clarifying our 6 of Wands. So the 8 of Cups reversed is telling me that they left when they should have stayed. They're saying, I wish I told you when I had the chance. I should have stayed and allowed these 8 cups to turn into 10. But also you need to know, Group 3, that your person has learned a lot while they've left. They may have sort of paused this situation, but they're returning as a different person. They have grown. They have experienced other things that have taught them a lot about their emotions. So they have gained some wisdom. They've gained emotional depth and understanding. Your person is ready for a relationship, whereas when the two of you may have initially had this opportunity, they weren't. They had to go out there and explore the world a little bit. So group 3 spirit, what is group 3's person's intentions towards them, towards the connection? Group 3, please, spirit. Ooh, we have the Strength card clarifying the Ace of Swords. Group 3, your person is right now, they have a flaming sword for you. Your person is incredibly sexually attracted to you, but also they have a lot of courage that they didn't have before. This renewed feeling of courage. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of desire to do the right thing here. They're trying to move forward, to not make the same mistakes as the past. They're wanting to have victory here. They're wanting to have success. And more than anything, for this to be clarifying that Ace of Swords, this is so bloody powerful. I'm sorry, but I'm getting very passionate about this now. They want to do the right thing. They want to tell you the truth. They have the courage. They have the strength. Some of you, this person is physically strong as well. They've been working on themselves holistically. I'm seeing cups. I'm seeing pentacles. I'm seeing wands. I'm seeing swords. There's a lot of fire and a lot of pentacles here. But this person is fairly well-rounded. They've been really working on themselves, and they appreciate and understand that they have a lot more to work on, but they also think that they've done really well, and they kind of want to show themselves off to you. They kind of want to show you how much they've grown and how strong they are now. This person wants to take care of you, whatever that means for them, group 3. For some of you, this person does inhibit quite masculine qualities, and they want to be the protector and the provider. But for others of you, there's a softer side to them too. And for a lot of, well, not for a lot of you, but for some of you, your person isn't a masculine. They're a divine feminine with masculine qualities at times. This person has a very soft side to them that not a lot of people get to see. This person will be incredibly patient towards you. They have a lot of compassion. They have so much emotion towards you. There's a lot of fiery passion, but they also have a soft spot for you, group 3, and they want to explore that with you. You are someone who, they haven't met anybody like you. They feel so strongly connected to you, and you're so special to them. You make them feel in a way that nobody else does, and it was scary initially. It terrified them, but now they're embracing it as a strength, not a weakness. What is group 3's person's intentions towards them? The Page of Cups beneath our Knight of Pentacles. So they do feel like you're more experienced, or you're more wiser, or you have more, but they want to apologize to you. With this Page of Cups underneath our Knight of Pentacles reverse, they feel like they need to apologize because they were taking too long. They feel like they need to tell you, so some of them kind of want to test the waters with you. They're going to want to apologize, but they also just want to sort of feel the situation out with you. They want to understand if they may have lost everything, because part of them feels like their impatience in the past means that you're going to be hesitant to trust them immediately. So they kind of want to take their time with this Page of Cups, but they're also feeling pressed for time. So you can expect some sort of like apology. You can also expect this person to present in a very like fun way, a light-hearted way. It may catch you off guard. Maybe you're expecting them to just pour their emotions out. But this person is going to actually come in a more friendly, light-hearted, fun, a little bit flirty with the Page of Cups. There's flirting going on there. But they're going to sort of take their time with it first and really test the waters with you to see what you want and what you're able to give as well. Now, bottom deck energy for you, group 3, is the Ace of Cups. Oh, your person's intentions are to really just have this new beginning with you. They want to make it right. They want all these, aces and all this success. They want this opportunity to show you, and I think they want to tell you, but they're very physical and practical. They want to show you how they feel. They want to open up to you. You're someone who will get to see a side of them that not a lot of people get to see. Okay, this has been a long time coming for them. They understand now a lot, and they're going to explain it themselves, so I might just leave it there, but they've had an epiphany and they understand a lot now that they didn't in the beginning. So they're still saying things like, I wish I told you, and why did I do that? Why did I do this? Why did I? But they have every intention of righting this wrong and of explaining their situation. They keep saying, once I get the chance, it'll all make sense. As soon as I can tell you, it'll all make sense. Now I'm going to get you advice, group 3. So group 3, Spirit, can I please get advice for them about this connection? Group 3. Group 3, Spirit, what is the advice for group 3? Hey. Oh, this has come out for every group. What is going on? So group 3, if you want this to work, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let what happened in the past get in the way for the future potential here. It is really important that you, if this is what you want, you need to heal your pain from the past. Ensure that you're having an honest discussion with yourself, but also with your person about what the two of you want and how you can make that happen. But Spirit is really saying that if this is what your heart wants, don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your pride get in the way. Allow yourself compassion to feel what this person feels. This person is a very fiery person too. You may be, but I don't know. They're giving me a lot of practical and fiery energy at the same time. Okay, so group 3, Spirit, what is the advice for group 3 around their situation, their person? What is the advice for group 3? Okay, I will take it. We have nothing will come of this situation, but it's reversed, and I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it is incredibly easy to have a look at the situation logically and go, wow, this isn't going anywhere. But Spirit is indicating that there is a lot happening in the background that you aren't aware of yet. So don't tell yourself that nothing will come of this situation yet. Just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean that it's not happening, all right? I feel like you need to release doubt. Allow yourself to be open to opportunity. You're doing a really good job of working on yourself and surrendering to what you cannot control, but you do need to release doubt. If you want success here, you do need to release doubt. Group 3, Spirit, because this person is working so hard to have the courage. They have a plan for everything. So they're working so hard to make this work from their end. Group 3, Spirit, what is the advice for group 3? We have step out of your comfort zone, North Node, which is a massive sign. This symbol here for the North Node is also on fortitude. This person is stepping out of their comfort zone. They're extending themselves in a way that is going to surprise you. This is something that they never have done before. So expect the unexpected and don't allow doubt to continue limiting and sabotaging the situation. Spirit is indicating here that you're going to have the opportunity to further this connection, but involves stepping out of your comfort zone. Perhaps when this person presents in their Page of Cups energy, you will need to really embrace the opportunity to... It kind of feels like they're following your lead a little bit, group 3. Like they have their plans and then they see you and they're just like, holy heck, wow, like, whoa, I haven't seen this person in so long. And suddenly that age difference or that experience difference really hits them. And although they have the courage to be there, they might need a little bit of coaxing. So Spirit is indicating that stepping out of your comfort zone and instigating this opportunity for communication is going to help your situation. Anything else for group 3? Any other advice for group 3, please? This person may be very different to you physically. I don't know why that came through. Stepping out of your comfort zone kind of tells me they may be different to your usual type. Group 3, please, Spirit. Any advice for group 3? Oh! Wow. Let me just tell you, I'm not reading all of that. 10 cards just fell out after like 2 minutes of silent shuffling, but I will show you these two. We have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. This is about balance. This is about justice, a long-awaited reconciliation perhaps. We're looking at the end of a tough cycle approaching. This is a full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn's coming through strong. We have the full moon in Scorpio here, which is saying that it is time to release negativity. I'm showing it to you reversed because I feel like the two of you are overcoming a lot of fear in order for this to happen, but it is also time to release doubt. Doubt is not serving you, and that is something that is still niggling its way through your subconscious. Now I'm just going to pop this over here because I'm not reading all these cards. I'm sorry, group 3, but holy heck, that was just like nothing for so long, and then bam, which is a true reflection of what I feel is going to happen here. Nothing for so long, and then bam, it all hits you at once. All right, I'm going to get channeled messages for you too. So group 3, Spirit, can I get some channeled messages from their person? Group 3, please. Channeled messages from their person. Channeled messages from group 3's person. Ooh, they're saying 6 of Swords. I just want space, which is conflicting because the other one is the 7 of Pentacles. I think we should slow down reversed. So they're indicating that they have to travel towards you. With that 6 of Swords, there's timing and perhaps distance are your adversities currently. I don't think that they want space. I think that they have to leave something behind. With that 6, they have to make a transition of some sorts. That 6 of Swords is telling me they have to move away from something. They have to temporarily, or they have to transition. Maybe they worry that they won't have a private moment with you. That's something that's coming through as well, group 3, is that they think that they won't be able to talk to you in private. They're worried about the setting here with I just want space. Like there is something right now that they need a little bit of time to figure out, but I feel like they're concerned that they won't have a private moment with you. Like if you do meet by chance, other people are going to be around. And with this reverse, they just kind of want a resolution right now. They don't want to wait anymore. They feel like the pause button has been on there for too long, if I'm honest, especially with that Knight of Pentacles reverse. They've had to switch up their plans. They've had to realize that what they were doing wasn't actually working, and they've had to figure out a new plan forward. At the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Now, your person is also saying that they want a new beginning here with the Pentacles as well. Now, we had that Ace of Swords, but this Pentacles is talking about growing something substantial, offering something that has the potential to become more, to become stable, to become a family, to become a legacy. They really want a commitment with you, if I'm honest, group 3. They're saying that they're ready. They're saying that they want to dive in, but they're concerned about the context. They have the concept down pat, like their intentions are clear, but they're worried about the situation of how it's going to happen. And that's kind of out of their control at this point. They think that they won't be able to get you alone. There's concerns here that there's going to be too many people on the boat, and they're just like, I just want space. Like, I was just here for my person. Like, can you leave? Like, they feel like they need to cull people from the picture. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. I never imagined so much perfection. You are incredible to this person. So incredible that they need to snatch you up. They don't want you on the market anymore. For the Nine of Pentacles to be reversed, they still firmly believe that you are perfect, but they also don't want somebody else to take you from them. So group 3 spirit, what does group 3's person like to say to them? They want you to know that they never stopped thinking about you, and it hasn't always been easy for them to be away. They may have made it look easy. They may have given you the impression that they had not, what's the word, like not cared about you, but they've been keeping up with you, and it was really hard for them to be away. They're saying gossip only hurts more. They had really strong feelings of regret initially, and it's taken them a little while to get to this point where they're proactive again. They're overcoming their own fears here, but it wasn't easy for them to leave. It really wasn't. It wasn't an easy decision. They made a choice that they thought was right at the time, and they want to correct that now. They want you to know that they've had a lot of sleepless nights thinking about you. You're kind of like their drug. You're their guilty pleasure. This is Capricorn energy again. They're saying they're addicted to you, but they're trying to overcome that. They want to give you the space that you need to be this independent, strong person that you are, but they never stopped thinking about you. And you're someone who was their secret addiction. They don't want this to be a secret anymore. They want this connection to be healthy, to be balanced, and they also want to bring this to the light. They don't want to hide it anymore. Bottom deck energy for you is, I just wish things were different. So they want to do this right? They want to do the right thing. They have every intention of, but this person feels limited on the how and when. They know that these two things are out of their control. They don't know how it's going to happen. They don't know when it's going to happen, but they have all these plans for when it does, and they have every intention of making it right. So group 3, that is what I'm seeing for you. That is your person's intentions at this present moment in time. Take what resonates. Don't let the rest take from you. I hope that was informative though. Stay safe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.